Well, school is out, and that means that your child may be spending days on end playing video games. So, how do you know when it's too much, when it toes the line of an addiction? Pretty serious. Joining us now is Aubrey Quinn from the Entertainment Software Association. Hi, Aubrey.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Hey, we're glad to have you. So, like we said, school's out. People are enjoying that break. But how do you know when it's too much when it comes to those video games? And also, sometimes it can be a good thing.
Yes, so I think two important questions there. First, how is it too much? Well, that's really a personal decision. It's a family decision. I am a mom of three kids. My oldest, 20, was the captain of his high school esports team. He was playing Rocket League all the time, but he did it with friends. He did it during COVID. It was a really positive thing for him. So make that decision for yourself and your family because, as you said, there are a lot of really good benefits, powerful social, emotional, and mental health benefits of playing video games. For older players, the evidence, academic and scientific research shows it can help with dementia. It keeps our mind sharp. It supports us in our efforts to delay cognitive decline. And for kids, one of my favorite studies of kids who play video games is that they learn how to learn through video game play. In fact, we know that girls who play video games are more likely to get advanced degrees than their peers who don't. And so a lot of benefits for play as you decide what is right for your household.
Yeah, that sounds pretty impressive and very positive. I know a lot of research has gone into this, especially since the introduction of video games as we know them today. In the beginning, it seemed like there was more of a concern and fear for what this could do to young people. But now, like you said, there are signs that in some cases, depending on the person, it can actually help.
I think it is perfectly normal for parents to be concerned about anything new that's introduced to their kids. But you have to remember, video games have been around and a part of life for a very long time now. We know that 80% of kids ages 5 through 17 in the United States are playing video games every week, but it's not just child's play. In fact, 30% of the silent generation, that's Americans over the age of 78, play video games every single week. That's nearly 1 in 3. And so this isn't a hobby we grow out of, the same way we don't expect people to grow out of watching TV or watching movies or listening to music. Video games are one of the most beloved forms of entertainment in the world. People play them to relax, to keep their mind sharp, and just to have fun. And there is so much power in play. I just want to encourage all parents to not be nervous if your kids love to play video games. There's this great growing body of research that shows not all screen time is created equal. And in fact, kids who play video games are using their minds, they're sharpening their cognitive skills, they're learning strategy, they learn resilience, they learn how to lose, to start over, try a new strategy. And so a lot of good benefits in play once you decide what rules make sense for your family.
Yeah, and of course, too, the school year itself is very disciplined. You got to get to bed at a certain time, do homework. So this is a chance to relax. How important is it that you choose the right games, too, depending on your child?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the important things for parents to know as they think about bringing video games into their home is about the ESRB age rating system. The Entertainment Software Rating Board has been rating video games for 30 years. So the same way you know which movies are right for your kids, there are also ratings for video games. E for everyone, all the way up to M for mature. Now, in my household, I have a 20-year-old son. He watches very different movies and TV shows than my 11-year-old daughter. And they play very different video games. So if your kid asks for a specific game, look at the ESRB ratings and decide, are they old enough for T content, T for teen, or M for mature, or is E for everyone, sort of like that G rating with movies? Is that best for your family?
All right. Definitely important to keep in mind. Anything else you want to add, Aubrey?
For parents who have questions, go to parentaltools.org. It's a really usable and informational site that'll teach you how to set up parental controls, that'll tell you about ESRB ratings, and even give you some tips on how to have conversations with your kids about gaming at home.
All right. Aubrey Quinn with the Entertainment Software Association. Thank you.
Thank you.